That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Another episode of Everything at Random. I know it's not coming in as frequent, it's coming in as random, these episodes. Um, Happy Valentine's Day. Hopefully everybody's good. Just checking in. But checking out. Checking in and checking out right now. This is the season one finale. We're gonna take a hiatus. I said that before, but we're gonna really take a hiatus. We're gonna go over a quick little few things. Hey, I just want to make sure that you guys are good. I appreciate you listening and taking the time out to hear me rant about the everyday bullshit that I'm going through. I am sorry that it's been a dark journey. When I say dark journey, let's be honest, it's been just you know, a little crazy, a tad bit crazy, you know what I mean? Um Losing job, finding job, leaving job, can't find a job, traveling, getting robbed, mental health issues, my father having an issue, my family's dealing with a lot. And doesn't mean this is just me, but this is some of the things that you probably going through, you know. And another year has passed, and we're trying to make a better us, and some of the things that we put forth and said that we was gonna do and stay vigilant and be good and be a better us and everything like that. Maybe we haven't been as good as we supposed to, or being the better us that we said we was going to be. Um and a lot of things we had hope for, and we have to realize that we have to let go of those things. And when I say us, I mean me. You know what I mean? Like, and maybe you too. Maybe you're feeling it too. Maybe there's things that you said you were going to do, or things that you had hope for, and then you have to say, you know what, that's that. And I was thinking about that was that for this show. Like I felt as though I did everything I can do. I'm not feeling inspired. I'm not feeling creative. I'm always fighting to do the show. I'm always like trying to find people. And then when I record with them, it's not that great. And I'm not feeling great about it. Blah, 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 blah. Season, I went through these very lows. No ups. Maybe there was moments of ups and just trying to stay positive and give hope that try. But let's be honest, like sometimes we just have to give up on things. Sometimes we just have to let go and start off fucking brand new, even though we don't want to. We know that there's things inside that we need to let go, but we can't. Um and let it be life, love, family, whatever it is, what your career wise, And for me, like a lot of it, I'm not gonna lie, it was a relationship thing. I put somebody on a pedestal, and like I felt like that can make a difference of how I feel. And yeah, it does make a difference of how you feel, especially today is Valentine's Day, spending it alone. Um, but I realized like I put too much value in somebody, and I put too much value in people, places, and things. Thinking that like and hoping that if we achieve these certain goals, or if we have these certain things, this would make us feel better. No, it doesn't. I had a job that was close by and it was pretty good. Wasn't feeling good. I had money and I was feeling good and I was just chilling, but I still wasn't great. You know what I mean? Like I had the woman that I wanted, and that wasn't good enough. You know what I mean? Like I kind of fucked that up. Or I had opportunities of different things in my life, and it just we just ruin it because I think we're not we feel as though these things will fulfill us and make us feel better and make us feel happy, and it doesn't. We just keep on this search. And I know I'm rambling as I always do, but like that's where I'm at right now. Like this whole fucking last year and this whole season was just these fucking lows for me, and it's trying to figure out and trying to be positive. And I'm sorry, I'm gonna be honest. Like I can't. I don't know where I'm going, what I'm doing, like what to do next. And I try to make it sound like everything's gonna be okay. I need to sound positive, and that'll be okay. But no, tomorrow's gonna probably be worse, and the day after that's gonna be fucking worse. Let's be realistic. Life is not a fucking movie. You don't get the girl, you don't get the job, you know what I mean? You things don't just work out. You know what I mean? Time passes by and things just fucking work out. It doesn't work like that. Give up that fucking hope. I'm sorry I'm gonna have to be the fucking dark hope horse in this fucking thing. But yeah, it doesn't work out like that, man. As much as I wanted to, it doesn't. Things get harder every fucking day. And those intrusive thoughts, I had them, no doubt about it. Thinking that like life would be better or everybody else would be better without you. That is a fucking cop out. Don't you dare. No matter how hard it is, how bad it gets, those things are cop outs. And I know here I am being dark about it. Like, this is not working. That's not working. Maybe you're feeling like that, but it's the journey, is it not? Isn't it the downs that feel so down that when we do get those highs, oh my God, they feel unbelievable. When things start working out, they feel great. And we need to cherish those. We don't even fucking like I don't indulge in those feelings. I didn't indulge in the fact that I lost my job and like I needed it like you got to go through mourning and you got to feel. I know I just got up back on my horse and try to look for something and try to fill the need, but not really taking the time out to know what I want to do next. You know what I mean? Same thing in my relationship. That ended and I kept on trying and I didn't go through the mourning stages. I'm going through the mourning stages now. It's been over a fucking year. You guys listen to me on here. Yeah, get over it, Jonathan. Yeah, I'm trying. Sorry. It's not as easy for some of you. You know what I mean? Or it is easy for some of you. It's not as easy it is for me. You know what I mean? It's not. You know what I mean? And most of the show's been on that, like on this journey of like even though I've been saying not in spite of, it's been in spite, bro. It's been a little bit in spite. You feel me? Like thinking like I'm gonna be loud enough that you're gonna hear me, that you're gonna want to see me. No, it doesn't even fucking matter. She probably didn't even watch half of this shit anyway. You feel me? I wasn't really being me as always. Like I feel like I was just in that emotion in the moment, but I would just like lash out and not really feel it. Like if I need to cry, I should fully fucking cry. If I need to yell, I should fucking fully yell and let it all out and be honest. I haven't been honest for a while. You know what I mean? Like these are toxic things, and I talked about that. But like it's been rough. It's been a crazy first season. And I've been saying, "Oh, this is gonna get better." You know what I mean? Like, hey, you know, I promise you guys, when you listen next time, I'm gonna be a lot more like in place and have fun and stuff like that, and make you laugh. And sometimes I'm not going to be that fucking dude who's always like you see. If you know me and you see me at a ball, you see me out and stuff like that. Yeah, I put on a show. Not happy all the time. Let's be honest. But I'm a funny dude, and I'm a fun dude, and I don't know, man, like, I was using the show as an outlet. I've been using this show as an outlet. I haven't been fully dealing with the emotions that I've been feeling, and maybe you haven't been dealing with the emotions you've been feeling. You've been going on the roller coaster as I am, or you're not even feeling the things. You're just like either just like on a dating app, you're swiping, Just on Instagram, you're swiping through shit. You're not sitting there looking at the comments. You're not sitting there really indulging in what the art is or listening to the song for what it is, not for like what that one part is. You know what I mean? Like listen to it. Listen to yourself. And I think this episode is all about like reflecting and taking the time out to go dig deeper into these emotions. Because I think we fall back into our old traits of just doing the things that we normally do because we've been doing them so fucking long. And I've been doing that. Like I've been doing this thing of like looking for a job, just any job, not looking for a career path. Doing this because I just need to put something out. And that wasn't right. You know what I mean? Like I wasn't sitting like I sat here and try to overthink it and everything else, but I wasn't figuring out everything else that was in my life. If that makes sense, it's like, how can I give my all into this if I haven't given my all to anything in my life? That means I'm giving parts and pieces here and there. You'll never get done. You know what I mean? If you're a jack of all trades, you're a master of none. Like I could do all these things, so I'm running around trying to do all these things, and I'm not mastering anything. I haven't mastered my emotions or how to deal with my anxiety or my depression. Or dealing with my anxiety. You feel me? Like I'm the most self-aware person. Most of us are self-aware of the shit we do or that we shouldn't be fucking doing, but then we don't have the fucking strength to do anything about it. Let's be real. You know what I mean? We know. We know what we should be doing or more of or less of or not at all. But we don't even have the strength enough not to do it. We shouldn't be on the phone late at night. We shouldn't be doing this. We shouldn't eat that. We shouldn't do this. All the things that we told ourselves last year that we shouldn't do and that we are going to do better this year, we still do it. You know why? Because we didn't fully mourn over the things that we've been going through. We haven't fully indulged our feelings into anything that we do. We don't take the time to reflect on the shit that's going on or what we're truly feeling on these emotions because we're in this life of just swiping through shit and making it quick, not really working on ourselves, not really working on each other or a relationship or a job or whatever it is, or the friendships that yeah, I don't know what the fuck it is. But yeah, this season I searched high and low for things. I fucking try to find a better job closer to home, listen to some of the people that I interviewed, trying to find Jesus. Bro, let try to find Jesus, like a not Jesus, but like a spiritual, something more spiritual. Yeah, I burn my incense to avoid like, negative energy out of the house, like get it out and stuff like that. But like I'm Catholic. I listened to like I had somebody on here who was a pastor and stuff like that, and he said you can find Jesus anywhere. So I sat here, I dropped down to my knees, and I prayed. I didn't feel any different. And not to say that doesn't work for you. If it does, great. But if it doesn't, guess what? You're in the same boat as I am. I tried doing that. I tried this. I tried that. I tried all these fucking different things to feel better and feel good, and none of it does. So I'm here to say, like, the reason why it hasn't felt better or hasn't felt good is because I haven't really sat there and felt every one of those emotions that I'm going through or really thought and planned out. I just put a little bit of detail and plan into this and I move on to another thing and another project. I'm working on multiple things at once. So I'm saying like I have to step away. Like I don't want to stop doing this. I love doing this. I love talking to you guys. I love talking shit. I love hearing how like what I said maybe inspired you or you felt the same or like I didn't know that about you and that's so deep and if you know what I mean like I love hearing those things. So yeah, like I'm going to take this time out to to re-energize, reflect on my shit, starting a life in a whole new place. I'm gonna be honest. Nothing's working out for me here anymore. It's it. Time to pack up and go. You know? Um, it's scary. This whole new beginning, this whole new thing that I'm trying to do. I'm scared out of my mind, guys. And I think that's great. I think fear is great. I think I'm gonna dig into that and be like, why am I scared? Ask myself these questions. Why are these? Why do I feel like this? Why do I do this? And say them out loud, because saying them in my head, they're not doing anything about it. It's just need to talk about these things. And I think you do too. I think I told you to stand in front of a mirror and say all the things you don't like about yourself, or really stand there by yourself and figure out you. I'd tell you that shit and I wasn't doing it. I'll be honest, I wasn't. I would say that and I would try to do it and I wasn't happy with it. And there were times I was and I wasn't. I think I was just using other coping mechanisms that I shouldn't be using. You feel me? Like, what I'm trying to say is really step back. Maybe let go of everything. Maybe start off new. Maybe we just need that time to really figure things out and not cloud it up with all the other bullshit that we normally do. Yeah. It's crazy that I thought I would never do this show by myself. I thought, you know what I mean? I thought of so many things. But I'm doing it and I'm trying. But the thing is, like, I haven't mastered it yet. And I think this episode, I have my iPad here, but like lately, the last couple of episodes, I've been like writing up my whole script of what I'm gonna say and how I'm gonna say it, and I try to go off script, but I have to be real, and I think this is the realest I can be. In that New Year's episode and this episode, there's just me just saying it how it is. Like there's these moments of clarity that I have, and I want to indulge in that. I want to have fun with that clarity. You should too. You should take these moments to really reflect on things and indulge on those feelings. Let it be bad ones, let it be good ones, whatever it is, just fully feel them. If you need to cry, cry. If you need to yell, yell, do all that. If you need to laugh and laugh hysterically, do it. Shit, I haven't done that in God knows how long. Had a good fucking laugh. It's been a minute. But we need to fully indulge on our feelings and the things that are going on in our life. And I think that's what I'm gonna do in these next couple of months. Because there's a lot going on. And I'm not just talking about with ourselves, but in the world itself. So many changes, and it's getting harder. In ways, it seems like it's getting easier because there's so many outlets and ways to let out what you're feeling. But and then the thing is, like, sometimes you need to let it out to yourself. When I talk about that mirror shit, I need to let out a lot of this shit to myself. I had a real conversation by myself sitting in front of a mirror because something I said I would try to do. And one of those things was, I'm not as dedicated as I like to think I am. And that's not me being hard on myself. That's me being truthful. Like, I can't be putting in more time to look for work. I could be putting in more time to work on my relationships with my friends, family, and somebody I want to maybe grow with. But I don't. Because I realized like I needed to fully mourn a relationship. I know I needed to fully invest into myself. I needed to figure out things, and that's what I'm going to do now. But I also need to learn to let go of these these ideas of thinking that if I do these things and mark off these check boxes that everything will be okay. It won't. I have to it's shitty to say it, but like sometimes we have to live in the world of like things may not be okay. And it's crazy to be in that mindset of like always on edge, but not on edge, but to be realistic. Like sometimes it may not work out. But what if it doesn't? What do we do next? You know? So yeah, my first season, it's been a hell of a ride. I'm actually I should be receiving an email soon from somebody to give me an audit on like what I should be doing, and I seek some help so I could revamp and redo things. If you've seen, a friend of mine redid the logo for me, so I'm just trying to not gonna stop. I'm just gonna take some time, and I think we all need to take that time apart. So if you're listening, stay subscribed because I'm coming fucking back. Um, but also I think we all need to just like really be honest with ourselves. Like, are we really fucking happy with what's going on? Are we really doing something about it? Are we that self aware? Like, are you self aware? Yes or no? And are you willing and have the strength to do something about it? And if you don't, how do you get it? You know what I mean? And to feel these emotions that you're feeling, don't swipe through them. Don't go through it. Don't just like wish it away. Just feel it so that you can move past it. Um, yeah, last couple of days, I've cried, I broke down, I hurt more than anything. And not just because of a relationship, but because of a lot of things. Like I sat back and had that conversation with myself, said some things out loud that I wasn't happy with. And I was like, then what do you do now? You know? And it hurts, but it feels good to let it all out. You know what I mean? It was like my confession to myself. And maybe we need to do that. I not even maybe I gotta stop saying that maybe. We have to do that shit. We have to be real and we have to do something about it and we have to make a game plan to what to do next. Because life goes on. Shit's gonna be hard, but life goes on. You're gonna lose that job. Life goes on. He's gonna leave you, she's gonna leave you. Life goes on. You may not get the job, you may not get the promotion, the money that you want, the house that you want, the car that you want, or look how you want, or whatever it is. Okay, what do we do next? You know what I mean? That's what we had to do. So I leave you with that. Once you feel those emotions, once you feel everything and you know what it is and you're fully honest with yourself and with everybody else and whatever it is, what do you do next? And you do it. Because it's one thing to be self-aware, like I said, but it's another thing to be strong enough to do something about it. So do something about it. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the time out and do something that I'm scared as fuck. But I'm going to step out of my comfort zone, you know. And I'll tell you more about it in the next season. It'll be some time, but it'll be worth it. Just like the time that you're going to take to yourself and do what you need to do and feel the emotions that you need to feel because it's going to be worth it. Because at this moment right now, I feel great. And maybe tomorrow I won't. But what do I do next? I realize that now. I've done all the crying, all the hurt, all the like self doubt and all that shit. Now I'm like, what do you do next? So, with that being said, I appreciate you watching. I appreciate you listening. I appreciate you subscribing. Whatever you're doing, I appreciate it all. So, good morning, good afternoon, good night. Stay random. Uh, but yeah, I'll be back soon. This is just the end of season one. This is the end of this chapter. No more of that sad fucking shit. All right. I love you guys. I appreciate you. Um, you're not alone. That's like a lot of like endings.